are you guys doing?
Ugh,
Fucking
TGI Friday.
I've been recovering all day.
shit. Did you get the COVID ditty?
No, I just got the hungover.
Ooh.
The hung titty.
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Shut up! Cut it out!
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
You're driving me crazy too. I'm seeing things.
Oh, we're back, baby.
Nice.
Okay. Licorice Pizza, another choice this year from Kevin or just regular Kevin. If you don't want your last name on here,
We can
yet,
just
I don't know.
bleep that out.
We can just bleep that out.
Kevin.
So Kevin, give us a quick synopsis of your choice this week.
This is P.T. Anderson's latest film, and it's about. I guess it's just about two young lovers in LA, and I guess the '70s, early '70s. One's like a high schooler, like 15. The guy is played by Cooper Hoffman, Philip Seymour Hoffman's son, and the girl's 25. That's what, Alana Haim from Haim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's just kind of this cool, meandering, goofy love story. Yeah,
Nice
with
job.
Bradley Cooper.
Yes.
There were so many cameos in this movie.
Yeah, really cool cameo.
Yeah, so many good ones.
I was surprised.
And like
Yeah,
those are her
yeah.
actual sisters.
Right. I looked that
Yeah.
up because I just had that feeling, like in the kitchen scenes. I was like, something
Yeah,
feels.
and her parents.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really her parents?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
cool.
That's cool.
Yo,
Yeah, they're
I had
cool.
no idea that Cooper Hoffman was Philip Seymour Hoffman's son until you just said that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't
that
well,
must-
I don't think I've seen him in anything else.
I think this is like his first
Yeah.
thing, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so too.
I haven't this must be.
So I mean, same with her. She, they're
Right.
musicians.
I had seen I was looking at his at P.T. Anderson's IMDb and saw that like he's been doing their music videos since like 2017. So
Oh,
he
cool.
must have had this relationship for like a couple years, and then maybe wrote it for her, or maybe just like she came to mind or something.
Yeah, because
That's
this
cool.
is her breakout role, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Dude, she was good.
Yeah.
she was good.
So
Yeah,
was
Interesting.
Cooper
It's-
Hoffman.
It's the Hyam sisters.
Chaim.
Chaim.
L'chaim.
Yeah.
L'chaim.
Hyam.
The Junos thing was great.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. She's like, Junos is the very in right now.
She was amazing. That casting director, that was incredible.
Yeah.
Dude, she was confusing the hell out of me. I couldn't tell if she wanted to have sex with me or kill me. Like,
Yeah, I know. Or
Yeah.
like possessed by the devil. Like,
yeah, she was all over the place.
Quivering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the quivering.
Yeah. And they play that all in like that medium, like or that close-up shot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It like looks
Yeah.
her face is so great, and it's like you're seeing all these like ranges, you know?
yeah.
Really intense.
That
Yeah.
backlighting, it's literally almost like my camera looks now, like the,
Yeah.
where it's
Blown
just like
out.
sky is blown out. There's so much of that in like Punch Drunk Love.
Mhm.
Mm.
Maybe he does that in like maybe that's like one of his like romantic story tools or something. Or
Yeah, it has
don't
a
know.
dreamy quality, you know?
yeah,
Kind of.
What I never heard Licorice Pizza in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
It's a
either.
record
I was
store.
expecting like maybe the
Correct,
last
yeah.
like the last line in the movie's like, let's get some licorice pizza.
yeah.
Yeah. But Kevin, you looked it up or it's a record store? Or they
I
say
was
that?
talking to my dad about it because he grew up in LA, and he was like, it used to be like the cool place you would go to get vinyl or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I think I think it's just sort of like a symbol, like it sort of encompasses that time period and that age group, and like, it would be like if there was I don't know, like a high school comedy in Chatham and it was called The Squire, but they never referenced The Squire or something, or like,
Yeah, totally.
That's really cool. And
It's
yeah,
just
we
like
gotta give
initial
a
thoughts. Initial thoughts. Yeah. What
Come
are
on.
I want
What-
to
Sorry.
We're behind the ball here. We're behind the ball.
I thought we were just fawning over it.
Yeah,
no.
we were just yammering away. Yeah, so I mean, I think I got the general idea from what we were just saying, but what do you guys think? Initial thoughts?
I'm curious. I guess from the point of view of just like I feel like the movie is sometimes like you're just thrown into these scenes and it's not necessarily like even that lady, where that casting director, where it feels like it's not necessarily pushing the plot forward, or you're kind of just hanging out with these characters for a little bit and you're getting really detailed like character of like what they're like. And I feel like sometimes it's just not as normal as, a regular movie where you're kind of like knowing where they're going the entire time.
Right. It's kind of like following their lives a little.
I was getting lost in the stories a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
they were like, yeah, she like
it veers off for a second almost.
because he's 15, but he's an entrepreneur, like businessman, coming up like with like these random businesses. But then he would just like stop and do another one, and then like she was helping him, and then she had a bunch of jobs. It was just hard to follow a little.
That was
I
the
will-
biggest question for me. I was like, let me get this straight. He's 15 years old and he's starting a waterbed company and dealing with like distributors. Like, why am I believing this? Because
Yeah.
I'm really
I thought
not.
the hustle was so cool though.
It was
Yeah.
Like, damn, this is
But
so sick.
we've met kids like that are like really adult for their age, and you're like, dude,
That's
look
true.
at this fucking kid.
Like if I'm buying something on Craigslist, I'm bringing Gary to knock the
Yeah.
price down for me.
Dude, a little Easter egg that's kind of funny is that in Punch Drunk Love, his Philip Seymour Hoffman, his character is like a mattress
oh,
store owner.
the mattress man. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
That's pretty good.
This is like his son is playing like a waterbed man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of funny.
That's good.
I loved that.
Yeah, Cooper was really good.
Yeah, totally.
Cooper.
Dude, I mean, obviously he's going to take off after this. I feel like just that opening scene, I was like, damn, this guy's got game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was really excited. I was like, this is going to be good. Because
but
I
did
thought he was kind of like going into it. I was like, oh, it's going to be like a nervous teen and like, Alana helps him become more of an adult or something, like
Yeah.
a lost teen and, she's kind of holding his hand and then falls in love with him. But it was like almost the other way around.
definitely.
Mhm.
Like he is kind of more older seeming for his age, and she's obviously younger seeming for her age in a way. Like she
Right.
can't necessarily adapt to like the more older adult life.
Right.
That's why they're good together.
Yeah, they could bridge, you meet in the middle, and kind of
Yeah.
fill in their missing pieces. Did you think I know like on paper the whole like age thing feels
No, I didn't.
it
I
feels
forgot
weird,
that.
but like yeah, I mean emotionally and like in the yeah.
I think it only goes to show that, like, I mean, you can get canceled for saying this, but that like age is just a number, and like people grow up at different rates. And I
Yeah.
was actually comparing, because it's one thing to be playing a character that's 15 and one that's 25, but I was looking at their ages, and I think she's like 30, and I think she's 30 and he's like I think 23 or something.
Wow,
That-
she's young.
I
looks
figured
old.
she was just at that age.
Sorry,
Wow.
he's 19. So they're still about that distance, you know?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was so surprised by her performance. I wonder how much of that was how much directing she really needed, because she just seemed so natural.
Yeah, well, it makes me like her name is Alana in the movie, so and that's her name.
She's just
right?
being herself. Yeah.
So I think he did definitely write it for her.
Must have.
Uh,
But they played the age thing like was done really well.
Yeah.
yeah, not like a creepy way that you're thinking of.
Yeah, not at
It's
all.
believable, and they feel compatible. And she is like mesmerizing in a way, like how she talks and like her creepy. It's just so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
love
memorable. Like the little like digs she throws at him, but he kind of loves it. It's just their like little flirting.
Yeah. That scene where his actor friend, Gary's actor friend, takes out a llama and he sees them out together. I was like, I feel that pain, bro.
Wait, he takes out a llama?
A llama.
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't see the llama scene?
Deleted scenes.
Yeah.
yeah.
When he's eating the burger with his mom in the car.
But did
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
and then you know how he's like, hey mom, you see like his personality is so nice, and he's like, hey mom, do you want to eat here or do you want to eat back at? He's not even like,
Yeah.
let's go, I want to go home.
Right,
it's
right.
like it's like
Yeah,
he's
and,
just
and she knows. She's like, yeah, you want to go home? Okay, let's go.
That's
Yeah.
a good point. I was thinking about that. That's a much more interesting way to do that scene than just the obvious, like, Mom, can we go home? Like, it's so much more, it speaks to his character to be like, you know, like, so what do you think? Were you thinking we'd eat these here or at home? And
like a
it's like, do you want to
salesman.
go? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to get them to say something, but not like directly
Right.
tell them. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Also because he's hurt, you know, in that moment.
Yeah, he doesn't want to admit it necessarily.
Yeah.
Kind of hard, you know.
But I like that other actor,
He's
his
great.
actor friend. Yeah.
Skylar Gizondo, I think. He's
Yeah,
really good.
Okay, nice.
Wait, which one? Which friend? Oh,
His actor friend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just like hot shot.
I love
Oh,
the like,
hot
oh, you
shot
guys got
style
steak
back
back here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Oh, you got steak back here? Oh, good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you think he was also 15 or was he older? He must have been older if he was on a date with her, right?
oh yeah, his character. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the sense he was like a couple of years older or something.
What about Sean Penn's fucking time in the movie?
That was good.
Oh my god. I was like, I am terrified of this guy.
Yeah,
You're talking about Bradley Cooper?
Sean
Sean
Penn. Well,
Oh,
him
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
The Sean Penn bit.
they were both scary. You're right. Like,
Yeah.
Totally. Like drunk
Both
old
great.
men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Super great.
Dude, I bet like I mean, I wasn't alive, but that's how I imagine men towards women in the 70s, just like super forward.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
And, like,
creepy.
Yeah, creepy.
Wicked
Yeah.
creepy.
creepy. Yeah,
But to go back to like that other actor dude, remember she's like, let me see your penis. Or what does your penis look like?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
does
what-
your penis?
not like a normal. Penis.
Why did she do that?
Because to see if he was circumcised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like just
You know?
because you're circumcised doesn't mean you're Jewish.
right. It was just weird that also her intent. Like, what was her motivation of like? Was it literally just to make her dad happy? Because clearly there was no sense of like her needing to be with a Jewish person at all in the story.
Yeah.
And suddenly she's like, "Are you okay? So you're Jewish."
Well, no,
Yeah.
yeah, she kind of does. I mean, like his dad totally rejects him when he's like, I'm an atheist.
Right, right.
Which is
Yeah.
Dude, if I was on, I would just never.
And their strict beliefs, I think they have to be Jews
They're
together.
traditional. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's,
Mhm.
she's like, oh, like, yeah, like I could have dated him and like, but
I'm just not the type of person I would like. If I was in his position, even if I was an atheist, I'd just be like, "Yeah, let's fucking go, let's do it." Not be like, "No,
know.
I cannot."
I know.
Yeah.
it was so
I'm just
weird what
like-
he said too. It's like, what?
But that feels like some actor shit. Like, like actors like
Right.
feel
Yeah,
comfortable,
true.
be like, oh no, I've done a lot of work actually, and I've been really spiritual, but I'm not like actually, ordained. Or,
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I mean? Like,
yeah, okay, buddy.
they're like willing to tell you about themselves
Mhm.
openly.
I went to a Passover at a girl's house with her family, and it was the same thing where it was like, there was like a basket. They were like, pick your yarmulke, like whichever color you want. I was like, okay. And just like, I was like, I'm gonna follow your guys' lead. And they're like reading all this Hebrew, and it's like, I'm just was more like kind of flattered that they'd like let me be there at the table and hear this shit. I
Nice.
was more like,
Yeah.
I hope I don't fuck this up or look, insult someone.
I went to a Jewish wedding and they also had yarmulkes like at the end of the aisle, and I didn't know if it was. I just put one on because I didn't know, like, is it just for Jewish people?
I don't think they're like Catholic.
I was just like,
where they're
I'm
like,
gonna go. I'm going with the flow.
Wait, so you
Yeah.
put it on?
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
because everyone else was, but like I think
Yeah.
a lot of the people that were there were Jewish. So it's like I don't know. I was like, I'm not gonna be the guy without one.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
I
I
think
had
it's
to do that
less-
when I was like 8.
Oh shit. Yeah.
It's less exclusive, I think, than most religions like Catholicism, where they're like, you can't go up and get the Jesus cracker because you haven't been baptized. You sit here while everyone else goes up.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Never
Uh,
had that, dude. I never got a Christ cracker, unfortunately.
Wow.
me neither.
Nice.
I think they're like a rice. You mean it's the body?
The
Yeah.
body. Sorry, the
Body
body.
of Christ, and
Yeah.
you say amen.
The literal body.
Dude.
Yeah. Well, I was
I
kind of
just
grateful.
remember-
A lot of pressure, I feel like.
I remember. I mean, when I did go to church, I was so young. Like I didn't sip from the blood. I think they just dipped the cracker in for me.
Mhm.
Do you sip or do you just dip? I think I was too young to sip.
You sip, but yeah, I never sipped either. I was too young. So
Yeah, you just dip.
get the cracker.
I remember them sipping, then they'd wipe the rim,
Or it's
then the
grape
next
juice.
person
Yeah, what are they doing during COVID?
nips.
They
What
have
would you
the
call it?
super soakers.
Super soakers.
That's a good move.
You just squirt it in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus soaker.
And stand on the line.
Dude,
Um,
I was thinking about the pacing of this movie. I was thinking about Kevin too, because I was like, this is a movie Kevin's gonna like because it's as you described, you let it just happen over you. You let the movie watch you, and then you like it.
The way I describe movies I like is like submitting to a predator.
Yeah.
Just let it happen. It's easier if you just lay back and let
Shut
it
up.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
funny.
but it was like that because I was like, ooh man, that whole I was like, oh man, ooh man, that whole Bradley Cooper scene.
That was awesome,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, I was like, this is gonna change the whole fucking story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, they're gonna die, something horrible is gonna happen.
Dude.
And then nothing happened from it. I was like, all right, I gotta just let the movie come on to me.
Again with the dicks, and then he's like, I'm gonna shove that excuse down your penis hole. You have a big penis hole?
Yeah.
Yeah. How big's your dick hole?
Yeah.
He's like normal size. He's like, how do you know? It's normal.
Yeah.
He's like, how much tail do you think I get? All the tail, all of it.
Dude, it's so funny. It's like he's riffing almost, you know?
Bro,
Yeah.
was Barbara Streisand's husband? What was his name? John
Peters.
John Peters. Was he like that? He must have been.
He's a real guy who's apparently like this total personality and like
Oh wow.
inspired shampoo. So this guy John Peters was a hairdresser in Hollywood, and then like
Oh,
worked his way up to huge producer. If you look at his credits, like he's on a lot of huge movies, and then they made Shampoo with Warren Beatty basically playing him, I guess.
Shampoo,
okay,
a
yeah.
movie.
Mhm.
I'd never seen
Yeah,
that.
a movie, not a product.
Yeah, I was like,
but it's about a
damn.
guy that sleeps with a lot of chicks.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
really? I was like, damn. So
hilarious.
Paul, they created Paul Simon together. Maybe. Man, Bradley Cooper's character, that whole scene, it really, I mean, not that Paul Anderson needs a resume at all, but this would be a great one if you're ever going to show someone, because you got every single dynamic. I feel like all the genres are included in this, and it's like the most bearable love story I've ever watched.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it. Bearable. Yeah, it's not sappy. It's not like
No,
and it's
know.
not like over sexual either, you know.
that's a great. I was thinking about that at the end. I was like, I really liked that they didn't show sex. Like,
They didn't even kiss, I feel like, till the end, till like the
right.
last
So it
shot.
was so important,
like-
that kiss at the end. Like, you're waiting so long, and it was just so, like, kind of subtle and just
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
it's nice.
It was
I
cool.
mean, I was like, man, I didn't drop any tears, but I could see a lot of people dropping tears for this moment.
yeah.
The kiss.
I had some stuff going. I thought I liked it a lot.
The end could definitely have been a tearjerker.
Yeah, but it is uplifting, you know? like a happy.
Oh,
tears,
it's a
you know?
happy tears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I love. That I really, really thought after the Bradley Cooper scene, I was like, this movie's taking a dark turn. And I was pissed. I was like, I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't want something bad to happen. And then it didn't. And I was like, oh, fucking thank God.
So wait, so what I thought they left the water on like in his room.
Dude, they did. Well, hold on. I just want to go back 1 second because it's funny because he says, and when he's talking to him, he's like, see that Lamborghini right there? Full of gas. And it, he's kind of talking
Yeah.
about how great he is. And then, he gets pissed thinking about how he's like, he's like, I'm going to kill your family. And then he leaves the water, and then they're like, yeah, we got him. He's like, I'm going to fuck that guy up. That's what I was going to tell him. And then, you know what I mean? They're going down the hill and then they just see him like huffing up the hill.
Yeah, that was good.
And it's like,
I thought
how
that's
it
when he was
turns.
going to kill him because he
'Cause he
found
didn't
out.
have-
I know.
He was
Well,
like
his
chasing him.
assistant. Yeah.
Dude, me too.
But it's really because he's out of gas, which is so
Yeah.
funny because it's like he was just like
Right.
talking shit about that.
They were also didn't show. Maybe I missed this, but like one of the distinct shots from the trailer that I was like, oh, I'm gonna see this was like him like smashing windows of cars with like a
Yeah.
fucking windshield wiper, and I don't think that happened.
With the
yeah.
windshield wiper?
Did that happen? That
It
he
was, like a tire iron.
Yeah, tire iron. He smashed his window.
No, but I know what you're talking about. He has like 2 hammers or something, and he goes like, whoa, and he's
they're
like,
they're the things that you dip in the nasty fucking bucket at the gas station
Oh.
to wipe the thing.
oh
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that's
I don't know
cool
what they're
because
Like
there
a
were,
window cleaner.
dude,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
there was probably a deleted scene because remember when
Squeegee.
he goes
Yeah.
to like the gas station, he throws the gas tank at the guy who's just pumping his gas. He's like, hey, like coming in so hot, like just
He's like,
ready
it's
to
my
fly.
pump, and he's like holding the lighter. That's
Yeah,
so good.
dude.
That was so, like, dude.
So like
Was
there was
this
probably
guy
like a
like
huge
that?
like blow up scene, like you know what I mean. He probably did all that shit in there
Mm.
that they cut out.
I think these personalities like existed in this bygone era of like 70s 80s like Hollywood where like you could like get away with this shit and like cash checks and be like a huge mogul, but it seems definitely like something from the past, that behavior.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Will Smith did just smack Chris Rock on stage.
Yeah,
Nice,
right?
dude.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Maybe it's not
I'm
over.
glad you brought that up because
It took that long.
I've been dying to talk
Wow,
about
I
this.
can't believe it took that long.
I've been dying to talk about it.
Yeah.
Wait, before we get into this, because I know it's going to take so much time,
Yeah.
because I want to hear everyone's opinions. Did you guys see John C. Riley was Herman
Yes.
Munster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I was,
though.
yeah, I
His
was like,
voice
I
alone-
wonder. It was his voice. I had to look it up immediately. I was like, that was definitely his voice,
Yeah,
and sure
100%.
enough, dude, that was just like, dude, he didn't even have like
Nothing
any
else.
screen time in the movie. It was just like
Just the
in
voice.
passing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So good.
That was awesome.
crazy.
And the
I loved
Safdie
it.
brother too was the mayor.
Yeah.
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 He's interesting looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Really.
I forgot all about that like subplot that like or
I know, but it like happens right at the end in a
Yeah,
way.
it's so strange.
Yeah, like that's what it's just like, but it's cool because it's like it almost needs to happen.
yeah.
They're all kind of.
I was gonna say it reminds me of Boogie Nights, like that kind of
Yeah.
these different like layers and like that detour of like the Bradley Cooper thing reminded me a lot of in Boogie Nights, like when they are gonna like go to that coke dealer's house and it like goes completely awry and like they run out getting shot at. Kind of reminded me of that like weird like 3/4 in moment of the movie and here's a plane about to crash into the house.
It's coming, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally. Where they're
Weird.
throwing the fireworks and stuff, and it's like,
yeah.
yeah, that's fun.
Same kind of like tone.
Yeah, like aggressive, like people on edge. Like, is this person gonna kill me or fight me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
There's a fight gonna happen.
All right. Let's get
Speaking
into
of
it.
fights,
Big Willie style.
Big Willie.
Wait, real
style.
quick. Remember the guy like that was like spying on them outside their building?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Wow, they're throwing like Jeffrey Dahmer in there just to like. I thought like it kind of looked like him and like he was
Yeah.
creeping on him, and I'm like, we if we never see him again, that might put it. But then he was like, we saw him at the end in the thing.
Big Dahmer vibes.
Yeah, right.
I kind of was just thinking
But he was just spying on them.
for like a political reason, like
Yeah.
a journalist or something.
That reminded me of Taxi Driver, kind of that
Yeah.
whole like. And
Yeah,
I think this was an era of like people like waking up and like young people getting like really involved in like campaigns and politics and like I believe in this.
Activism. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
similar time.
Yeah. Of the time. Yeah, dude. Big Willie style. What do you guys think?
Dude. I mean, I'm just gonna come out and say it immediately. I think he's totally wrong.
Yeah,
and
totally.
he might have ruined his career by doing that. And it was the dumbest thing ever. Like, dude, and you know they're friends too. Like, just talk to him after and be like, I didn't appreciate that. Like, he just like made. And
was
you know, I don't
just
know
a-
if you
yeah.
saw. I don't know if you saw Jim Carrey had a statement about it. He was just like, people have worked so hard their whole lives for like a time like tonight, and it's been overshadowed by like some fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with that. I'm like, because I didn't watch, but now I don't know who won what. As soon as I search it, it's just fucking big Will Smith.
Totally, and like he was about to announce a documentary feature Oscar, and it's like these people are waiting on the edge of their seats, and then Will Smith goes up and like hits the host, and then it just like you're like I was waiting to hear if the movie I worked on for years like got a fucking Oscar. Like, can you sit down about your wife's fucking hair? Like,
right? He just thinks he's the king. I mean, he's been in the press so much about his wife too.
Yeah.
Like his wife sleeping with his son's rapper friend.
it's like, dude.
I mean,
it's
that's
out.
why clearly, like, he's not okay mentally. Like, he
Yeah.
snapped.
Yes.
He had a mental, like Chris, that he said the joke and he was laughing at it.
Yeah.
And then clearly he's like, oh shit. And then just like, he like snapped and then went up and slapped him. And it's like, oh yeah, like, no, that's not okay. And then even his statement, he's like, yeah, that's not the man I want to be. Like, the violence isn't the answer. And it's like,
dude, his 5-minute speech. I got about 10 seconds into it and I was like, I can't fucking watch.
Dude, I disagree.
I read it. I just read
really?
something.
Wait, you mean his apology or his like acceptance speech when he's
His acceptance speech where he's just like, God put me here to love.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? And he's crying. I'm like, shut the
Yeah, that
fuck
was
up,
weird.
dude. You're a piece of shit.
And he's dancing. There's like clips of the Vanity Fair party afterwards, and he's dancing to Getting Jiggy with it, like,
Yeah, I
and
heard
singing
that.
his own music. It's like
It was kind of fucking awesome in a way.
it was an incredible spectacle.
Like no,
It was
like exactly like the rawness of like someone losing their shit, like a celebrity in like the Academy Awards, where it's supposed to be this like presentable, like you see only what we want you to see, and it's like, some dude, Will Smith,
Yeah.
like lost his shit so much that he over, you know what I mean? So it's like, what's going on with them, and like, and then everyone just not knowing what's going on, and it's like this confusion you feel, and like you're like,
Oh, yeah.
what, and
I thought it was going to be a joke. I thought they were going.
Yeah,
I was like,
but then he's
oh,
like, when he's like yelling and he's yelling again, and his face isn't changing, and it's like still
Yeah.
really serious.
Yeah, and Chris is like, okay, dude. Like,
Yeah,
shit,
exactly.
Like,
I won't. Like,
Yeah,
I won't.
dude, he
I'm
handled
going to.
He handled that really well, though. And like,
Yeah.
with
the poor guy, like, everyone saw him get assaulted, and like, it probably hurt. Like, that was like a bitch slap,
Dude,
yeah.
I really thought it was fake because just the wind up and
But did
the
you guys
follow
watch
through
live?
was so fucking.
I didn't watch it live. No.
No. The wind up and follow through was so like animated.
Yeah,
I
He
saw
went like a full 360 with
Yeah,
his
it was
hand.
strange.
Well, his whole Will Smith's whole. I don't know if you've seen his social media, but like he loves camera tricks. Like his whole fucking thing is like tricks and gags and almost like magician-y shit. Like he did this with Chris Brown, where they're like, I think they're like hitting a golf club indoors, and like Chris Brown backswings and knocks Will Smith's teeth out, but like doesn't knock his teeth out. It's a joke. So when that happened and I saw the headline, I was like, oh, it's one of his stunts. Like it's on a huge scale, but it's one of his stunts because he loves this shit.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
I don't. I think it's just like the chaotic side of me that likes like the excitement of the chaos when you're like, what's going on? Like, what's going to happen? And like, just how everyone was experienced to that at the same moment and just seeing it. And
Oh yeah,
like, it's like a traumatic event that's happening.
totally.
You know, not
Yeah,
that like,
you could see Lupita or whatever, like
yeah,
behind her, and she's just her eyes, and she's taking it all in, and like he's like, whoa, like, and he's like, keep my wife's name
Yeah.
out your fuck. It's like, dude,
Do you think it was about, he says like you do crazy things for love. Do you think it was, I have a theory here, but
Yeah.
was it him trying to protect his wife's honor or was it him protecting his ego?
definitely his ego. Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
Real easy to say, oh, I was just being chivalrous. And there's even people coming out like, I saw like Tiffany Haddish was like, it's nice to see a man step up for, his wife,
Oh, shut it.
There's
bro.
a great, I don't know. I know this person. Do you know Candace Owens? And I shouldn't even
Yeah.
be fucking reciting after I just realized who she is. But I saw this take on it, just like breaking down this broken man, like from the start of like his history and like how this came to be. And it really, as much as like her politics seems totally fucking whack, it was like a pretty astute like analysis of like maybe how this came to be, or like stemming from that whole like public, like basically making him go on public TV and saying like you're a cuckold.
Yeah.
Do you understand that? Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, and it became a meme and everyone was shitting on him, and like it wasn't met with like, oh, he's a progressive guy. It was met with like, he's a bitch, and that's gotta
Dude.
hurt.
Dude,
I
that whole
know.
thing is like, I think
Your ego. You know?
wasn't
Yeah.
Jada went on like a podcast, or she started a podcast, or like something. She went on the show and was just airing out her entire family. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
what?
I just remember
At
seeing
what
clips of
point
him
do you
being like,
want any privacy in your life? Like, you're already with like one of the top A-listers, right? And you're like, oh man, like everyone needs to know my dirt.
dude, and it's just like,
It
dude,
doesn't make sense.
you're gonna act like that. You're gonna try to act and repress it, that it doesn't bug you. You know what I
Right.
mean? 'Cause
know,
it's
it's
like,
like
it
just,
clearly it does. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or it's
it's
weighing
like,
on
who are you
you.
trying to convince here? Like, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, right.
It's just crazy that it's her son's like friend. Like that's fucking wild.
Yeah, I don't even know who that guy is, but I've seen pictures of him. I've never seen him before.
That August dude. Whatever his
Yeah.
name is. Yeah.
I haven't heard. I don't think I've heard any of his songs. I don't know if he's like, is he famous?
I'd never heard of him.
It's a little Jordan Peterson little factoid for you that he always brings up, but polygamous societies tend to have more violent societies because
Hmm.
there is like the jealousy, you know what I mean? That people
can
try
see
to be
that.
like, people are like, nah, dude, we don't get jealous, we're just really open. But it's like,
Yeah, no.
you're
It's
pretty
so
you're
primal.
I know, dude.
Dude, it's just so primal. That's what it is.
As much as like, I don't know, I don't try to like, if it does happen to work for someone and like
Right,
chemically, biologically, they like, it works for them and they are like settled with the way it is, I don't knock it at all. It's just like, you could see how it's like fraught with these sort of like pitfalls and
Potential problems.
yeah.
Totally. But yeah, don't want to judge, but to each his own.
Yeah, no judgment, but shit.
Yeah.
Bro, what happened to the soundboard? Is it gone forever?
No,
Don't-
it's-
that was not a rough day, dude.
it was a rough
I know it
day. I knew it would be
rough.
chunking.
You
Still
be
working.
chunking.
Still
Yeah, also like this morning I just like took my dog out for a quick walk. She like got out of her collar, so I was chasing her around town.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That sounds was she in danger?
Well, yeah, like she just like she wouldn't come to me because it all happened like over by Chad's house or his old house.
Oh, yeah, okay.
By the elementary school.
Yeah. And like a giant truck came and she got spooked and like slipped out of her thing. So I was like, oh, like stop, like please stop. And she just sprint
Oh,
all
shit.
through the houses, through across the street, like cars were coming, and I just eventually we
Oh,
just
God.
did that all the way back home. So yeah, always use a harness, even if you're going out for a quick walk when you're hungover, because anything could happen.
Dangerous world out there.
Oh man. So should we rate this hog?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's rate it.
Man, I can't wait for our t-shirts that say rate this hog.
With an
Merch.
arrow pointing down.
That's good.
Nice.
That's perfect.
That's a good. That's a good Florida shirt.
All right, print it.
Oh, we got to talk about Florida. We got so many topics. Chris's
Oh, yeah.
fish adventure.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, went fishing. 150-pound shark.
Did you catch it?
Yeah.
You're lying.
No, I'm not lying. I swear to God.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
150-pound mako shark, and we were hunted down this 450-pound mako shark. We were feeding that thing like tuna carcasses. It was thrashing like crazy. It was like bigger than the
Sick.
boat. It was great. It was insane.
Did
It
you
was
get
like
video or anything.
no. I was like I was fishing.
Didn't happen.
It didn't.
It
happen.
did. It did. I think that someone had video
I'm
somewhere.
just kidding.
That's
But
cool.
no, I had this huge hunk of beef, like this big, on the hook, and we were trying to catch that, and the guy was like, "Hope you don't got plans later, because if we hook this hog, it's gonna be like 3 hours
Wow.
to reel it in."
What was it? A Nantucket sleigh ride?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
That's
Good,
wild.
that's a good callback.
Yeah.
What was that movie?
In the heart of the sea.
Oh yeah, guys, if you haven't seen it, that was the highest rated film from season 0.
Oh, it wasn't.
I'm just kidding. Lowest.
Yeah.
It was the lowest. Refer to episode 1.
Rate
Um,
this hog.
Yeah.
Let's rate it. I'm so Kevin, you gotta go first.
I'm gonna go with a 7.8.
Wow.
Which I think is pretty good. I liked it a lot. I really liked it afterwards. I was telling Katie after I finished it, I was like, that was really good. I liked that a lot. And like I wasn't sure about it. I was pretty skeptical because I thought it was gonna be like Inherent Vice, which I need to watch again, but I came out of that movie really pissed because I was so fucking confused.
Yeah, that's you gotta let the movie shower on you.
You wash over you.
I just
Yeah.
spread my legs and I let the movie give it to me.
You were fighting. You were fighting too much, dude.
I was fighting and resisting. I was clawing.
Yeah. Whistling.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. And yeah, as far as like romance, like love story movies, like I definitely always steer away from them because they're often to me like sappy and just like cliched. But this one felt like nuanced and different, so I liked it.
That was good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
totally agree. Mike,
Nice.
what'd you get?
I'm gonna give it a 8.1.
Nice.
So
Damn.
I feel like with his movies, it was the second time I saw this. And like my experience with seeing The Master, which I saw with Kevin, it was a movie where the first time was a little, I'm like, okay, like this is cool, but like watching it a second time and you know where it's going, you can kind of like give yourself over to the movie and let it, and just like see, you can experience the poetic nature of the movie more than just anticipating where is it going to go, and so like and it's beautiful. I mean, it's really great. So it was nice to check it out again, but yeah, that's all I got.
Nice.
8-1, that's good.
8-1. Yeah.
That's a good score. Man.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah.
You go.
I'm up in the ante.
Up it.
I got a 9-1 for this.
Nice.
This might be one of my favorite movies I've seen in a long time.
Not too many bad feelings for you.
No, it was
Yeah.
really like when I'm doing my rating too. I'm like, I try to think like about friends and be like, oh, could I recommend this to a friend and they'd like it, or like, can I recommend this to my mom and they'll like it? And I feel like I could really recommend this one to anyone. It's just like it's such a fun tale, I feel like. And the acting's really good. It's feel good, but it's got darker scenes. It's got the comedy. It's got the destructiveness at points. And just that whole bit as him being an entrepreneur, actor, like everything. I thought that was really fun. Like what's next? And no, it was great. And there was so much in it and so many different lines in the plot that you could watch it again for sure and um, catch something different, every time.
Totally. What was your number? Sorry, I missed it.
9-1.
Nice.
That's my first 9.
Hot damn.
I know.
Dang.
First 9er.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
What'd you get, D?
I wanted to give a 7.6, to shout out the gas station in the movie. 76.
Ooh.
Cool thing.
Nice.
But yeah, I got to go 8.1.
Mm.
Yeah, I really liked it. Thought it was, authentic and genuine. Like those actors were great. At first, like the first line, I remember thinking like, "Oh man, this might be like cheesy," because I knew that it was like both breakout roles and like something about their just like very first lines. I was
Like
eh.
outside, like when
yeah,
they're like
outside when they're outside in the line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like,
I know what you mean. Yeah,
but yeah, it was all downhill from there. Uphill,
Yeah.
downhill. It was so much better. Yeah. And yeah, like everything we've said, it's just been really good. Like love story. PTA is great. Love his shots.
yeah.
And yeah, it's worth the rent. And I would definitely recommend it.
Hey, who's got a suggestion this week? Kevin, you got to go first, Mr. Winner.
I got one.
Mr. Winner.
I'm gonna go with Man Bites Dog, which is
Ooh.
a Belgian black comedy from '92. It's NC-17.
Mm.
Come on.
It's about the activities of a rampaging, indiscriminate serial killer, Ben, are recorded by willingly complicit documentary team who eventually become his accomplices and active participants. It just sounds like a really cool kind of. I'm actually working on something, as Mike knows, very much so in this vein. But yeah, it just sounds really intense. And I watched the trailer and it just looks gritty and cool, like crime movie. It's only like an hour and a half, and yeah.
Wait, so you guys talk outside of movie club?
Yes.
Every morning.
I'm a little jealous.
Okay. I talked to all of you.
I want to be there.
Not really Dallas that much. We'll
Next
text.
time, I'd love to
text.
talk, but I got
Dallas throws his hands up.
You guys talk? What?
But I talked to all of you pretty much the same. I mean, I think.
All right. Well, I hope that's true.
Spread my
'cause
love equally.
you
This is
heard me right here. All right, Micus, what do you got?
I was gonna go with. I'm a little worried about my pick because I was gonna go with a Sofia Coppola movie, On the Rocks, but it looks like it might be only streaming on Apple TV. You guys only have Apple TV?
don't
I haven't.
think I do.
Okay.
I think I got everything and just said fuck it.
Can I pick a different movie? I think this just might be too
No,
bit.
you already said it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just checked with the guys in
I'm
the
just
back.
kidding, dude.
They said no.
Whatever. Yeah, I'll pick this, On the Rocks. It's a Sofia.
No, what was
Coppola.
your other one?
I don't know yet. I would have to. I need a second.
Okay.
Um,
Whoa, well, we don't got time.
All right.
Well, I'll go then because I took an easy way out too. I just couldn't pick, so I just chose deep water.
Nice.
I love how you're laying on down on the couch.
Like half, like in the coffin.
Dallas is like gonna go to sleep as soon as we sign off.
It was a rough day.
Dark
Your
water,
pick. Your
Deep
pick
water.
from last
deep
week.
water.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. What the fuck? That sounded familiar. If you guys pick this one this week, I swear to fucking God, quitting. So my movie is directed by Sean Baker, who did Tangerine and The Florida Project. It's called Red Rocket. It's starring Simon Rex. I think it's a dark comedy. It's about Simon Rex. He's just a washed up porn star and he returns to his hometown in Texas, and no one, they're not really accepting of him. And it just seems, if you guys have seen the trailer already or whatever, it seems really funny. And I haven't seen Tangerine or The Florida Project either, which I feel like is foo-foo on me, but those were highly rated movies, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
Definitely got some awards.
Yeah. I saw this movie.
You already seen it,
Yeah. I was talking to Kevin about it.
dude.
It's
What have you not seen?
Dude, anytime you're gonna talk to Kevin, just talk to us too.
four-way call.
So another time you talk
it
to
was
Kevin
before
without
his
me.
podcast. So I was waiting.
If you could just merge the call, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Yeah, my bad.
I will always take it. Fuck. Well, I'm sad. I thought I finally got Mike
And
in
I
a
seen the
corner
Florida
here.
Project.
What about
was-
Tangerine?
Yeah, I seen Tangerine. I saw that at the B-Town Film Festival.
Mm.
Fancy,
It's like a trans movie, right?
yeah, but it's like wicked. It's not. Yeah, but it's like a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, like it's funny. And they shot that all on the iPhone. That's that story.
They shot the. Oh, cool.
Tangerine. Yeah.
Not really cool if you ask me, but I just felt like saying that. All right, Mike. Well, what do you have now?
I have a movie called On Criterion Collection, which we can all access. Running on Empty. It's a movie directed by Sidney Lumet, who's done like 12 Angry Men, Dog Day Afternoon, a bunch of movies. But this one's from 1988 with River Phoenix, rose to stardom, and earned the Academy Award nomination in this poignant drama. It looks like ex-radicals, Arthur and Annie Pope have raised their family in hiding, constantly moving and changing aliases on flee, facing charges from an inadvertent crime they committed as a war protester 15 years earlier. And as their son Danny comes of age, he is torn between running with his beloved fugitive parents or developing his musical talents and pursuing his own life. So there's that. Looks like a drama.
I love it.
Good ones here.
I love it. Ooh, let me just look up one thing. I gotta look up one thing before I choose.
I'm super pumped for a movie coming out later this month that I'm going to recommend, so I don't really want to talk about it.
I'm loaded.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm loaded on my choice here in the chat.
He's married to Maya Rudolph too, right? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in there.
Everyone ready?
Damn, I had no idea they were married.
I'm locked and loaded.
Oh, I'm
me
locked
too.
and loaded too, mate.
Yeah.
Bruv. All right, send it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Man bite dog.
I'm
Not
excited.
one person
Deep
picked
water.
mine.
No one picked mine
No one
either.
picked
Oh,
mine either.
yeah. Wait, what's my movie called? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kevin did. Yeah. Sorry.
I gotta
Chris.
watch
I'm gonna
yours.
start cutting
Frank, too.
myself.
I think I'm gonna watch this as a double feature.
Yours sounds good too, though. Simon Rex, that sounded good.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
I
wanna see
Kevin,
all
I've
these.
I've seen this trailer.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
really?
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
The Red Rocket.
not on TikTok. No, Man Bites Dog.
Oh, nice.
I think it might be pretty dark. It was in my searches of when I'm like, I want a movie that fucks me up. and leaves me
Alright.
maybe depressed for a week. So just a heads up that came to in those searches.
There you go.
Wow, I can't believe anyone chose that. Never mind everyone. I loved this week's movie so much. Licorice Pizza.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good one. It
was
really
good.
was.
All right, well, I'm gonna sign off to the crowd here.
All right.
All right.
Well, we'll see you next week with Man Bites Dog. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Thanks
MBD.
again.
Hey,
MBD.
enjoy the weekend.
Enjoy.
Bye.
They're coming to get you,